What's up YouTube, it's Ariel Sorio. In today's video we're going to be talking about how to stay in shape or get in shape while working a full-time job. So without further ado, let's get started. When someone gets a full-time job, which is roughly, if it's the general norm, it's roughly 40 hours every week. Generally on the topic, it's Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. That's a typical time, but it varies depending on your job, depending on your time, schedule, and things like that. So a lot of people struggle with staying in shape and also getting in shape when it comes to managing their time with a full-time job, their outside life, and things like that, and also fitting in the gym. We're going to be talking about 3 different bullet points. So number 1, right now, we're going to be talking about planning ahead. So in terms of planning ahead, what I mean by this is, for me personally, what I do every single week, no questions asked, is every Sunday night, I plan out my entire week. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and then it goes back to the next Sunday where I plan the following week. From the moment that I wake up to the moment I go to sleep, I know exactly what I'm doing, and I have it on my Google Calendar app on my iPhone, and that is a lifesaver because it makes me 10 times more productive. It doesn't allow me to be slacking off or be like, yeah, I'll do this a little later. No, it doesn't allow me to do that because I'm like, okay, it's literally following like an itinerary or a schedule as if you were in school, if that makes sense. So at 8 a.m. you do this, at 9 you do that, at 10 you do that, things like that until it's bedtime, if that makes sense. So planning ahead is going to get you a lot farther because a lot of people that work full-time jobs, or even me who is an online coach, it can get very busy. And also doing YouTube, it can be busy managing everything. So planning ahead in the aspect of meal prepping, planning your workouts when you're going to do your workouts. So for someone that's working 40 hours a week, you obviously have 2 options. You could either do it early in the morning, which is what I always prefer and recommend to everybody and all of my clients. Go ahead and wake up a little bit earlier, get your workout out of the way. That way you have the rest of the day to do everything else that you need to do. And in terms of meals, go ahead and at the very least cook all of your meals 1 day prior. That way the next day you have no excuses. You can go ahead and see on MyFitnessPal, okay, for lunch I'm gonna eat that, as a snack I'm gonna eat that, dinner I'm gonna eat that, if that makes sense. That way you have no excuses to not follow and stick to your nutrition plan. And also you can stick to knowing that you have every meal for that day ready to go. You don't have to cook and be like, oh, I'm so hungry, but I have to cook. Let me just go get some fast food. That's taken care of. And if you don't want to do that every single day, go ahead and do it for the next 2 or 3 days. And then do that for the next 2 or 3 days and so forth, if that makes sense. The food is gonna be a-okay, no problem, as long as it's in the fridge, of course. And then just go ahead and microwave it. It's super simple. Or if you didn't get a chance to do that, 2 great examples of fast food that you can have that is macro-friendly is Chipotle and Chick-fil-A. And to throw in a early morning one, Starbucks. Those are 3 different fast food locations that you can have and also stick to your macros and nutrition plan while also losing weight, burning fat, building muscle. So in terms of planning ahead, you see how this will be very beneficial to your full-time job, whether you're working in the office or anything, no matter what type of job you might have. Planning ahead is going to get you so farther into your fitness goal because it gets you in the scheme of things of be like, okay, so this I got to do that, this I got to do that within your Google Calendar. And it also syncs to the normal iPhone calendar. So you know exactly when to do it, and you can even set it to remind you of things, if that makes sense. So it's a game changer to have the Google Calendar app because of planning ahead. Number 2, you want to make sure that you're always getting those steps in. So number 2, physical activity. So for someone that's working in the office constantly, obviously they're sitting down. And I'll be honest, even though I'm a fitness professional, I am sitting down most of the day because I'm on my laptop planning things, creating meal plans, creating workout programs, and things like that. So if I don't keep in mind that I need my 10,000 steps every single day, 9 out of 10 times, I won't be able to do it. And one of the things that helps me do that is walking my dog. It helps me, and again, walking my dog, I have that scheduled in my Google Calendar. Like I'm telling you guys, everything is planned. So getting daily physical activities, go ahead and stretching a little bit or things like that. Getting out of that chair and going for a water break or a bathroom break or just a stretch, anything like that is going to help you stay active a little more. Stretching your back, things like that is going to be very beneficial, because if you're sitting down all day, a lot of people struggle with posture. A lot of people simply don't do enough exercise. Relating to the past bullet point, again, physical activity. So if you simply do not or are not able to work out in the morning, go ahead and do it straight after you get off of work, because you'll be, yes, you might be a little bit tired, but in that case, I recommend pre-workout. In that case, what I personally would do if I didn't work out in the morning, because it would benefit you. That way, you're driving to the gym, things like that, drinking your pre-workout, and take your gym clothes with you. That way, you have no excuse needing to go home and things like that. Because, let's be honest, if you go home to get your gym clothes, are you really going to go back out after a full 8-hour shift? 9 out of 10 times, you are not going to. And then the last thing, bullet point number 3, is going to be productivity level. So make sure that you're staying productive, staying on top of things and things like that. That way you're planning ahead and getting that physical activity, and overall that's going to balance out everything. And this is a very short point, but that's going to balance everything out. That way you stay on top of things and you know everything in terms of your productivity level, whether you're planning your meals, whether you're planning your workouts, whether you're planning meetings or anything like that relating to your full-time job. That's going to help you stay in shape or get in shape and be ready by summertime. And if you feel like you still struggle with that, I'm an online coach, certified, and also a licensed nutritionist. So if you're struggling with anything workout related or nutrition related, go ahead and let me know what your fitness goal is, and I'll be sure to message you as soon as possible. Who knows, you might become one of my clients and we can get you a fitness transformation within 90 days. You will be way better than your original point, and by summertime, you're gonna be a lot leaner than you originally were thinking or hoping for, if that makes sense. I'm gonna round this video up right here. Please give this video a big thumbs up. Let's get this channel to 2,000 subscribers, and new videos every Tuesday, every Friday at 11 a.m. Eastern time. Do not miss them. So I'm gonna round this video up right here. Ariel Osorio signing out. Thank you.